Okay, today I will be designing a characters, multiple, 3, based off randomly generated aesthetics that are generated on a website. Yep. Yeah. The first generated aesthetic was honeypop. Now on this website that I used, they make descriptors for what should be included in the aesthetic. And for this one, they included the descriptions: baking, warmth, agriculture, gold, flowers, and bees. And to make it easier for myself, I cut the baking and warmth aspect because I don't know how to integrate those two things into everything else. At first, I went a little heavy with the bee attribute, with literally putting bee wings where the ears should be, along with bug-like eyes and literally just crying honey. I was pretty happy with the initial outfit and I didn't really change much. The only thing that really changed later on, specifically with the outfit, was me adding more hexagons, making the sleeves see-through, and making the color slightly more warm and just generally more appealing to me. I still kept the majority of the outfit yellow to keep close with the bee attribute. With every other color, I tried to keep it pale against the main color. The face changed the most from the first draft, with changing the wing ear things into just earrings, and instead of the eyes pooling honey, it became just little specks in the corner of the eye. I was excited to do this one mostly because I had an idea that I liked for the shoes. I just wanted to take a pair of platforms, make the soles see-through, and just fill them with honeycombs. And to actually add the flower and agriculture attribute to the design, I added flowers onto the end of the jacket strings and giving them a gold flower chain on the pants. I was excited to do this one because I had so many ideas I really liked. The love aspect was described as valentines, hearts, manufactured romance, chocolate, and angels. I didn't really know what to specifically do with the manufactured romance aspect because the other aspects already seemed to encompass that, so I just ignored that. Nothing really changed from the initial design to the final, because I was pretty happy with everything that was there already. The only thing that kind of changed was the color slightly, and then giving them a single bleached white eyebrow. I was really excited to add a lot of little things to this design, like the heart boxes peeking through from the pants, the graphic tee, and the pink mullet was some things that I was really excited about. The red and pink colors were an obvious choice to go with the love attribute, and I also added white because that just seems to be a nice color that goes with the red and pink, and white also goes with the angel attribute that they gave me earlier. And the fourth color I added was brown, again for the chocolate characteristic, and to add more onto that, I gave them a single chocolate bar sock. I darkened the colors I used for that and used it for the vest. For the angel attribute, I added a fake pair of wings because I'm not creative and some white clothes, and obviously the little baby Cupid on the front of the cut-up graphic tee. I don't really know how to describe my thought process for any of these characters. I had a much more in-depth description in my head when I was initially drawing it, but I have already forgotten all of it, and along with that, when recording audio, I have a hard time sounding like an actual human being, so yay. But I do like how this one turned out, so that is good. The last generated aesthetic was surreal punk. The surreal aspect was described as having illogical scenes, unreality, distortion, abstraction, and humor characteristics. This outfit was pretty difficult for me because the punk aesthetic is pretty cluttered by nature, and I was having a hard time trying to make a cluttered outfit fit with the surreal aspect. So the outfit doesn't really fit the punk aspect as much as I wanted it to, and it ended up looking pretty simple. I tried to somewhat remedy that by giving them a cropped cut jacket and adding a big old zipper to the shirt thing, onesie. A couple things did change from the sketch to the final drawing. Like I said before, I added a big zipper to the front. Along with that, I changed the eye shape and I shifted the colors. I was really committed to adding some kind of antlers, but it didn't really seem to fit with the abstract element enough. So I thought hands look close enough to antlers. So I just added stiff protruding hands coming out of the top of their head, which seems to fit pretty nicely. And I wanted to give them a jacket that resembles a bowling alley, specifically because places like that seem to be a nice mix between all of the surreal descriptors. I wanted all the colors besides the red, yellow, and blue to be bland and pretty sickly. I also just cut off the majority of the fingers because I didn't know what else to make the hands do to make them interesting, so just cut them off. That's all I currently have to offer. Stay safe.